The British Transport Police share a video. The video shows a man at a railway crossing. The barriers at the crossing are down. The lights are flashing. A car is waiting before the barriers. A man comes to the barriers. The man gets through the barriers. He walks onto the railway tracks. He looks to the left quickly. Suddenly, a train comes. The train is very fast. It nearly hits the man. The man slowly walks away. The police say that it is very dangerous what the man does. People must not try to get through the barriers. Trains travel very fast. People can think that a train is far. However, it can be close in a few seconds.
Miss Holocaust Survivor is a contest for women in Israel. These women lived during the Holocaust and in Nazi attacks in World War II. These women are Jewish. They moved to Israel after the war. They start new lives. 10 women are in the contest. They are between 79 to 90 years old. They wear beautiful clothes and makeup. They come from Romania, Yugoslavia, Croatia, and other European countries. Selena Steinfeld wins the contest. She is 86 years old. Some people do not like the contest. They say that it makes the Holocaust look less important. Other people do not agree. They say that the women are beautiful. They want to enjoy their lives.
A neonatal intensive care unit is a place in the hospital. Very young babies are there. The staff must look after them all the time. Parents stay with the children, too. They cannot be there all the time. They feel bad about it. The staff get an idea at a medical center in Chicago, USA. They start a volunteer cuddler program. This program starts 35 years ago. People in this program get special training. They learn how to cuddle babies. They learn how to make them feel good. Many of the volunteers are parents. Volunteers cuddle the babies. They sing and talk to them. Studies show that these babies feel better. They are healthier. Their parents feel better, too. Their children are not alone.
This news is from Texas. A family gets a shock. They find an alligator under their car. They call the sheriff's office. The sheriff calls the gator squad. The squad captures the alligator, moves it and releases it back into the wild.
A family goes fishing. They are in a boat on a lake. They see something in the water. It looks like a bear. The family moves the boat closer to the animal. The animal is a baby black bear. The bear has a plastic tub on its head. This is very dangerous. The bear tries to swim. However, water is in the tub. The family decides to save the bear. The woman drives the boat. The man wants to take the tub off the bear's head. At first, the man cannot do it. After a while, the man gets the tub off the bear's head. The bear swims to the shore. In the past, bears do not live in this area. However, the number of bears is growing. It is more common to see bears in the area.
The world's population is 8 billion. China and India have the most people. About 1.4 billion people live in each of them. Currently, China is the most populous country. This fact may change next year. Experts say that China's population will start to fall. For many years, Chinese couples can have only one child. Then the population gets old. They need young people to help them. Now, politicians want to change the situation. Since 2021, married couples can have 3 children. Many couples want to have only one child. More children cost too much money. In India, big cities are crowded. Travel is dangerous. Too many people are everywhere. Every year, millions of people come to live in cities like Delhi or Mumbai. The cities don't have enough work. 20% of people are without a job. They live in slums. Often, they don't have water or electricity.
Americans celebrate Thanksgiving. Usually they invite many friends and family to their homes. They have a large dinner together. This year, Thanksgiving will be different. Some Americans may not have enough money for Thanksgiving meal. A pound of turkey costs $1.15 last year. The price is $1.99 this year. Potatoes cost more than last year. Other vegetables are more expensive, too. Some people say that their Thanksgiving dinner will be smaller. This situation is hard for young adults. They don't have enough money. They say that they will eat soup, salad, and pizza for Thanksgiving. Many reasons explain why food is expensive. This year's summer is very dry in some parts of the country. Farmers must kill thousands of turkeys. They get sick from bird flu. Also, few people are working in the food industry.
Clothing companies make too many clothes. These clothes do not last very long. People throw them away after a few times. People do not think what happens to these clothes. Millions of tons of clothes travel from North America, Europe, and Australia. They go to countries like Ghana or India. In Ghana, workers sort and sell these clothes. The clothing amount is too much. 40% of these clothes become waste. They end up in rivers and the sea. Workers in India make new materials from some of these clothes. Even these materials become waste one day. Some companies want to change the situation. They make better quality clothes. They last longer. The problem is that most companies don't want to change. They care only about profit.
Trainers train rats to look for people in disaster zones. A disaster zone is a place where something bad happens. It can be an earthquake, flood, or hurricane. Rats are small. They can easily move around the area. They have a very good sense of smell. People can train rats like dogs. Rats are very curious. They like to search through places. Trainers teach the rats in a place like a disaster zone. The place must look real. The rats wear a special bag. A video camera is in it. A communication device is in it, too. A person can talk to rescuers with the device.
Russian attacks Ukraine and damages the electricity infrastructure. Millions of people are without power. The situation is very serious in villages and small towns. Some people are without gas. They are afraid of winter. Winters are very long and cold in Ukraine. Temperatures can be -20 degrees Celsius. In some villages, people already sleep in basements. Many people live in a small space. In one village, people don't have electricity for 3 months already. Soldiers help people. They give them wood stoves and water. Workers repair damaged infrastructure. They must work quickly. They work in areas where soldiers are fighting.
People use sunscreens to protect their skin from the sun. There is a new study. It says that some chemicals in sunscreens get into people's blood. Scientists test 4 different sunscreens and 6 chemicals. They find that all 6 chemicals get into the body. They do not know what these chemicals do to people. It is worrying. Scientists must do more research to understand how chemicals get into the body. Some chemicals in sunscreens can be dangerous. However, scientists say that the health benefits of sunscreens are bigger than the risks. Officials must control sunscreens more and check the chemicals in them.
On Kenya's beaches, there is a lot of plastic waste. This is a big problem for turtles. They eat the plastic. The plastic kills them. They eat it because they think that it is jellyfish. People find out that young turtles eat plastic more often than adults. They die, also. When there is plastic on beaches, turtles cannot lay eggs. Plastics also blocks the way to the ocean. This is a problem for young turtles. They cannot get into the water.
A man lives in a house in Massachusetts, U.S. Authorities say that the man must leave. The man doesn't want to do it. Many people support him. Rory Woods is one of them. She is 55 years old. She is a beekeeper. She keeps bees for their honey. Last week, Woods drives to the man's house. The police are there. They ask the man to leave the house. Woods has beehives on her car. She opens one beehive. The bees get out. They sting several people. Police arrest the woman. Police say that they never see someone attack people with bees before. Last week, a pink diamond sells at auction in Hong Kong. The diamond weighs 11.5 carats. Experts say that it costs $21 million. Then the diamond sells for $49.9 million. The name of the diamond is Williamson Pink Star. The name comes from the names of 2 very famous pink diamonds. One diamond is called Williamson. Queen Elizabeth II gets it as a gift. It is for her wedding in 1947. The second diamond is Pink Star Diamond. It weighs 59.6 carats. It sells for $71.2 million in 2017. This price is the highest ever. Pink diamonds are very rare. They are very expensive. Most pink diamonds weigh less than 10 carats.
People love pumpkin spice. The spice is a mixture of several spices. For example, they are cinnamon, nutmeg, or ginger. It smells very good. It brings happy feelings. No pumpkin is in the mixture. Some people think that Starbucks makes pumpkin spice. The recipe is much older. American settlers use the spices to keep food fresh during the winter. The foods are meat, fruit, and vegetables. In 1976, Amelia Simmons writes a pumpkin spice recipe. She puts pumpkin spice in the first American cookbook. In the 1990s, Starbucks creates the pumpkin spice latte. Many people love it. The drink helps them welcome the fall after a hot summer.
Many farmers in Kenya grow corn. The sales are not good. Also, the weather is changing. Farmers look for new plants to grow. Avocados are a good idea. Farmers harvest them for 8 months. Avocados bring more money than corn. Many small farmers switch from corn to avocados. They must learn how to grow avocados. Everything is new for them. Kenya is the biggest seller of avocados in Africa. Kenya's avocados travel to Spain, the Netherlands, Egypt, and the Middle East. In August, Kenya starts to sell to China. The business is risky. Kenya is the first African country to export fresh avocados to China.
Experts find a very old tooth. The tooth belongs to a human. This human lives 1.8 million years ago. They find the tooth in Dmanisi, Georgia. Also, archaeologists find very old skulls here. Scientists think that Georgia is the home of the oldest humans in Europe. The tooth proves the idea. Georgia is a very important place for experts. The first humans leave Africa 1.8 million years ago to go to Georgia. The tooth is the oldest human fossil in Europe. The oldest human fossil is in Africa. It is around 2.8 million years old.
Jimmy Grewal lives in Dubai. He loves Apple computers. He collects Apple computers and devices for all his life. Now he has more than 200 pieces. Some of the computers are his own. He also buys the computers which he does not have as a child. He says that looking at the computers is like looking at his childhood. Grewal wants to make an exhibition. An exhibition is an event to show things. He needs money for it. He will sell some of the computers. Some of the computers are not very good. Only a few people buy them at that time. Grewal says that it is okay. The computers show that if you work hard, you'll be successful one day.
This news is from a Russian zoo. It is about a Siberian tiger and a goat. People give the tiger the goat. The goat is for the tiger's food. However, the tiger does not eat the goat. The goat becomes the tiger's friend. It follows the tiger everywhere. It even sleeps in the tiger's house. The goat is brave. People name it Timur. Timur means iron. Why didn't the tiger eat the goat? It is too lazy to hunt it.
China has strict COVID-19 rules. In many parts of the country, shops and offices close. Millions of people stay at home. People are angry. Protests start. Workers at Apple's iPhone factory protest, too. It is Apple's biggest factory in the world. Workers leave their dormitories on Wednesday night. Guards try to stop them. Fights happen. The police must come. Workers protest because of COVID-19 rules and money. Apple says that new workers get $3,500 every month. The pay does not happen. The wages are lower. Workers get more money after 2 months of work.
Last week, heavy storms hit Catalonia, Spain. Hailstones hurt about 50 people. They hit people's head, break their bones, and they make bruises. Hailstones kill a girl. She is 20 months old. She dies in a hospital. Officials say that the event is a tragedy. The storm lasts only about 10 minutes. It is still very dangerous. It damages cars and roads. The hailstones are very big. They are more than 10 centimeters big. Hailstones usually fall between March and September. This year's summer is very hot. The Mediterranean Sea is warmer than usual. More and worse storms happen.